Detect, you silly piece of software. Greetings, everyone. I hope you're doing good. There it is. Oh, it took so long. Hi, what's up? Welcome. Hot morning. Welcome to another live stream. We are doing creative building for EightyOne this evening, or this morning from the people down under, bottom side of the planet. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing really, really good. I am in a good mood. I've made a lot of progress. As you can see, we're up to about 31 rooms. These are not all unique rooms. There's 31. I think we have like 9 or 10 unique room types, and then there are variations on the theme. We're going to go through that. I'm going to show you what's going on. I had to redo a whole bunch of stuff, but for the greater good, it is better purpose. The mod will be better served for it. This is bugged. Let's ignore that one for now. Basic tree room. Got an oak tree in it. That's it. 4 doors, simple connector. This is a different version. This one block down. Why is it one block down? This one has a 2 thick floor. This one doesn't. So if you dig through the dirt, you fall to your death here. This one's safe. A lot of stuff like that. This is spruce. I need to do one for jungle. This is birch. Nether rooms. There's another nether room variant of this down there. This is the enchanting room redone. I actually squished it a little bit. It's 1 block shorter than it's supposed to be, but I'm going to leave it. It's fine. These are all variants on the enchanting room. This one has a special surprise, but you won't be able to tell from the inside. That's the best part. Okay. This is one of the biggest changes. You'll notice most of these rooms are probably about 10 to 15 blocks. This one is, I think, approaching 20, but the big thing is the doors on the second floor. Oh yeah, before I get too dug in, first of all, let's explain what's going on. We have a whole bunch of people. One of the people that's actually watching is Mr. AtomicBlom. Hi, Atomic. He is making a mod called EightyOne, and this mod is a maze dimension that builds, and it changes. I'm trying to remember a procedural. I think procedural may or may not be right. I'm not sure, but basically, it builds out a maze out of 9x9 rooms. I'm building the rooms. He's doing the code, and he is going to connect all of my rooms together. That's how we're working. But AtomicBlom is here, fielding questions, I'm quite sure. Monotone Hell is here. I think Mr. Shadowstar is lurking somewhere. Not adding moose. Hello! Yeah, procedurally generated maze. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Back into modding to add a moose, yeah. Okay, there's one big difference from how we were doing it previously to how we're doing it now. First of all, data blocks. We're using these to mark doorways. Based upon how I place them, Senor Blom can find a doorway looking for this marker. So door markers are very, very important now. I am marking, and that makes it easier for him to detect, A, how many doors a room has, and B, how he should orient it and snap it on. See, I'm doing all my doors like this, unless I'm doing it like this. This is actually a door, believe it or not. If you look down here, there's a door marker right there. That is a hidden wall, basically. You would have an archway with a solid wall behind it, or I guess these rooms would slam right up against each other, and you would just see a solid wall. There's going to be dead ends. There's going to be, I think, I'm not sure about that. There may not be dead ends, but there's going to what looks like dead ends. There's going to be some hidden rooms, some not hidden rooms. There's going to be traps. There's going to be adventure and mayhem. There are dead ends. There is dead ends. I'm sorry. That must be must be Australian English. So this is one of the newer rooms that I've built. I built that. That's called a bunker. It's a safety room, and it's got only 2 entrances with a fence gate on either side. Well, this one is ladder equipped, and bad guys don't go down ladders, so it's a little bit safer. 4 ways in, I color coded it specifically, so when you start finding these around the maze, or you find this one and want to come back to it, you could have you and your friends going through. One person can always claim the red room, one person the blue, one person the yellow, one person the green. You come down in here, it has got a green bed, green wool carpet, there's a chest to put stuff in, and there are ender chests. I figure you'll put some important stuff you want access to around the maze, and we'll dot these in rooms around the place. A lot of modded players forget about vanilla ender chests. So that is the thing. There is a piece of glowstone right there, so the whole lower level gets lit up. It's nice. So yeah. This is one of the newer rooms. It's different because the door's on the second floor. It's technically got a basement. Gap between rooms or not, there's going to be, I think, I'm not sure, actually. What's yellow? Mom says, that's a cool idea. What's a cool idea? Could make a beacon room. I considered that. I might make a variant of this later that has a beacon coming straight up through the middle. But for right now, I figured I'd start with simple and work up to complex later once I got some approvals on this stuff. Because I've been working vaguely on my own with this stuff. Let's see. This is an old room that I have re-engineered. Livestock room, and these are all livestock rooms all the way down. It's livestock rooms all the way down. It's like turtles all the way down. These are trap rooms. Some have traps, some are duds. This is a crop room, wheat. Crop room with melons. I used the ugly woods. Let's see. Yeah, this is a livestock room. And see, like in some of the livestock rooms, I've got ender chests. So you could get some eggs. And if you have a mod installed, you could get some feathers or whatnot. We've got furnace, crafting table, 4 doors, snap anywhere in the maze. Now, one of the things I've been working on lately. I read bacon room. Must be hungry, says Shadowstar. Let's see. Idea classic Minecraft dungeon room with mossy cobble walls. I'm going to be working on some of that. Hey, cuts! I'm going to be working on some stuff like that. You have to understand, this is going to be procedurally generated. We have 31 rooms here. This still isn't enough. We need more. I'm going to have to make some connector rooms that won't have anything in them. They will just be variants on 2-door, 3-door, 4-door, or 1-door rooms. And those will be specifically used to kind of fill space, because not every single room has to have stuff in it. A lot of the connector rooms I'm probably not going to light up very well, which means there's going to be monsters in them. We're going to have some rooms that will actually have monsters spawning in them. Like this is a straight through room. This is a T-intersection room. This is a 4-way room. And then this is a dead end. But yeah, I'm going to make some variants of these that'll shoot off that way, that will have like different floors, different wood for the flooring, stuff like that. And in general, make it mix it up a little bit so you're not staring at exactly the same rooms and connector rooms constantly. Australian English. I knew what you meant, yeah. So yeah. You've done amazing work so far. Thank you very much, Monotone Hell. This is crack for me. I can build and build and build and come up with ideas, and there's small, bite-sized iteration ideas. It is not this massive, massive project. I can be a little bit of creative and then move on to another room. A little bit of creative, move on to another room. I love this kind of stuff. Another idea of a 4-doorway room that is divided diagonally. I've not done any diagonals because I didn't know if you could do them. I can do diagonals if you want me to, though. Diagon Alley, thank you. Harry Potter! But yeah, we could add some that are diagonal. You can do whatever you want within a 9-minute. Yeah, but I didn't know about the door detection. I wasn't 100% sure because you talked about the zones where you're going to detect where the door snaps on. You did not detect on the diagonal. There was a gap of white there. So I'm going by your intonations. Not the right word. Whatever, you get the point. So yeah. So yeah, these are bunker rooms that are going to be designed for finding around the maze. Like this one. This is really simple. It's just chests. There is an anvil here. There is a furnace here. Some chests and beds. That's it. More crafting tables. So yeah. When it comes down to it, there's going to be bunkers spaced without the dimension. I think we're still going to do a starting spawn room. I like the idea of that, but I have not checked with Mr. Blom. We like the idea. Atomic means a dividing wall on the diagonal, I think. Oh, yes. I'm probably going to do some connector rooms that we could do that. We make them 4-way, but we separate them. But the big thing is, I still haven't gotten an answer from you on if you're going to make indestructible blocks or not. Like, are the outside walls going to be indestructible? Are the glass on top going to be indestructible? Or are you going to let people bust through the glass and go through the top of the maze? Trapped chest that turns off a redstone lamp on a spawner. I already have... Find it. Gotta find it. Gotta find it. Let's see. I have some trapped rooms. Oh, I know where it is. It's over here. Hang on. I know where I put it. The catalog's getting big enough. I'm losing things. Here we go. These are mazes. And I've got these chests that you can't open. And Mr. Blom still has to figure out about loot chest population. See, there's no light in here. It's going to be dark. And in order to get this, you have to break the blocks. And the blocks above them, cobblestone monster egg. So it'll look like cobblestone until you start breaking it. See right there? So there's basically going to be this whole maze is built out of silverfish blocks. Yep. I'm that kind of a bad guy. We were talking about adventure mode on Saturday. Yes. I love that evil. I love the evil, exactly. So first of all, this is one of my biggest pride and joys right here, Bunker 2. I wanted to get basically a thumbs up or thumbs down from Mr. Blom on if he likes this style of thing. If this is a good thing, because He had to worry about putting a doorway exit on the lower floor. I've not done that yet. Basically, this would snap on at the same level as this. You would walk over into that top door. You would just go down under and then come back up. Down under, get it? Oh. So if this gets the thumbs up, I've got other ideas for more complex tiered room setups like this. That's okay. I'm going to proceed with some of these. Yeah, for now, avoid doors in the basement. I won't do that. I will only ever have a door. I will put all the doors at the same level on a side. And there will be never be 2 doors on a side. Never. I have not started doing that yet. Okay. Let's see. Okay, these are connectors. One thing that you've also talked about, Mr. Blom, I'm going to do load connector 1. Yep. Thank you. Okay. One thing we talked about is biomes. And I was going to work on some kind of example rooms to see what you thought about such nonsense still. We also still have no real method for implementing like falling block traps and stuff like that. We might need to institute some unique mechanic blocks or something that let us do that, but you know, like trap blocks or whatnot. Let's get this and put this there. Whoa. I'm just doing, this is just an example. We can test it. We can see what it looks like. Gonna go in here. Ta-da! Oh, I need to change that. This. There we go. Biomes are going to be a thing. Haven't figured out how the specific mechanism though. So what I was thinking about doing is doing some biome variants of some of the rooms I've got. I'm not going to do a ton of those this evening. That's filler kind of work, but you know, I figured we could do this. We could do some snow rooms, some desert rooms. Basically, you would have a connector room, and then you would have a like connector 1, and then there'd be 1D desert, and then 1S snow, and then we could maybe do 1N nether, and that way you could kind of figure out. Hey, Berg. End city rooms. No, this is desert. So yeah, that's my thinking. That's been my idea, Blom. I haven't really worked off of that, but for now, this is kind of the notion I had. That way we can mix it up and do some groupings, and we can have even more of some of the same rooms. We could have different variants that are biome specific. You could have a desert cluster of rooms, and you know, we could have spawners for like strays and husks in there. And then in the nether rooms, we could have spawners for like, you know, withers and stuff like that. Yeah, but I was thinking about doing a big, if these are 9x9 and there's going to be a connector block in between, it would be 19 by 19. Because it's 9x9, which would be 18 with one block in the middle. If there's a 1 block connector between rooms, in order to make it all line up. So it'd be a 19 by 19 room that would be a kind of a multi-tiered, kind of a larger, not a multi-tiered, but a larger ceiling room that we could maybe put some starting base stuff in, like some beds and some ender chests, and use it as kind of a ground zero for branching off into the maze, you know? And that's what I was thinking. My original idea was to have a biome for railway, redstone, thermal expansion, maybe. But we can also mix in some vanilla biome mechanics. We can do, I figured you were going to have biome rooms and then some mod rooms. Like, yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out. Spawn blazes and add an end city for those S-box mods. S-box? What are you talking about? S-box. Oh, shulker box ones. Yeah, yeah. Replace river biome with railway biome for linear. Could do that. I had a thought about making connecting points under the rooms, going down into a basement and having long connection points that would go into several rooms that would cross-connect a railway. So it would be kind of a basement railroad. But I hadn't really thought about that. I have ideas for multi-room structures that would have to do, you know, 2 rooms at the top, and then there'd be a gap in the middle where a normal room would spawn, or a connector room, and there would be 3 all the way across in the basement. But that's really elaborate stuff we're going to worry about later. Hey, Foxbot. Yeah, I have some nether rooms over here. Hang on a sec. Boop. If you go up here, blazes will spawn right here on these ledges, and they will drop down. They'll slowly start fireballing you and floating down. So you have to break this and then jump, break the nether brick, or because there's no block, unless you can jump and get a torch on the side. But otherwise, and by the way, blazes spawn in daylight because they're another mob. They ignore light levels. So yeah, lots of evil ideas. This is the same kind of version, but so the doorway here would look like a normal wall at a dead end, a short dead end. And you would have to try and guess. You're going to have to guess periodically. Have some sections of walls that are unbreakable and stuff like that. Underfloor railroad. Yeah, that was the thought. Finally got that door ID block. Yes, we did. That's what this is. Doorway. Duh. So yeah, yeah. Monotone Hell is now following. Thank you very much, Monotone Hell. So we could do 4 variations of this, 4 snow variations. I don't know. This is one of these things where, since I'm reproducing the entire room, we're going to have a lot of variants of everything, and that's okay. I'm fine with this. But like some specific purposes can be fulfilled. I'm looking for a thing. I'm not seeing it. I'm going to stare into oblivion until, there it is, until it jumps out at me. And we could do like that. Put some in, you know, populate, whatever. We do save, and we do connector 1D, like that. And there we go. You know? I think that looks good. If we wanted to, we could replace some of these randomly with some of these. You know, one here, one there. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. We can get more elaborate at that at a later point in time. I was going to do mod rooms. The pack that I'm using this is not vanilla anymore. I'm actually doing this with my newest 1.12 pack, Grimco R&D. And we have thermal expansion, we have dark utilities, industrial foregoing, and industrial meat. I'm going to have to label these like thermal expansion or, I don't know. How do we do it? Thermal expansion 1, thermal expansion 2, thermal expansion 3. And if we want to do biome variants, we could do biome variants of all of those. Maybe use different worlds for different mods. Different worlds, what do you mean? Oh, you mean going into a thermal expansion world or a Well, you said you were going to auto-detect it, and you would populate accordingly. So if somebody's got thermal expansion in the pack, or industrial foregoing, or like I was going to load up, I think Direwolf 20's pack has immersive engineering. I was going to make this world over there and it's got like, I have AE2 in this pack, so we could do an AE2, you know, room or whatever. If the room doesn't play nice with, if the mod doesn't play nice with structures. Oh, I figured we're just going to have to test that. If it doesn't play nice with structures, we probably wouldn't use that mod. Stuff from that mod, right? Like multi-blocks. I'm still unsure if we want to load a structure file with a multi-block in it. Hey, Dark Preacher, what's going on? If you're saving loading structures to copy-paste, I'm concerned that a tile entity might not play nice. No, that's not true. Well, I mean, for the most part, I think a tile entity is going to work fine. My concern is multi-block. Oh, I mean, that's the thing, right? This world, all these are files. I mean, you want to talk about simple? Hang on a sec. Let's load. We do. Actually, let's do my current favorite. 180. That's it. All these are already saved as files. Everything that you see here has already been saved as an MDT. If I corrupt this, I just have to reload some stuff. And that's like literally, I could reload all of this in 10 minutes in a brand new world. That's it. So, I mean, I am okay with screwing this up. I figured we could do a room that had part of a meteor from a recreated meteor from AE2 sticking in the wall, and put a chest in there that's got like maybe some templates and I don't know, some cabling or something. I already know that Immersive Engineer's wires aren't stored as tile entity, they're stored as part of the world. Yeah, so we can't do those, but we can do thermal expansion, and we don't have to have everything populated. We could have a broken system with a chest that's got loot that is commensurate to the mod. I'm okay with screwing everything up I have a gift. So yeah. Oh, this is a test that I was doing. I remembered that snow blocks are not melted by light levels, which means we can use snow blocks for the floor like I did with sand in here. We make it snow on a, we get a normal stone room, but that we do some cobblestone with mossy cobblestone as the walls instead of smooth stone. And then we do snow, a layer of snow for the floor. And that way we don't have to worry about light levels melting the floor. It melts ice, not snow blocks. AE2 meteors would be a perfect use for those 19 by 19 room areas. Okay. When I get to doing them, yeah, you need to let me know when 19 by 19 will work in the schema. Then I can start planning rooms accordingly. So yeah. So how's everybody doing tonight? Berg, how was your work day? Dare I ask? Let's see. I need to do... Oh, right. I was actually going to do some connectors and stuff. Hey, can I do double wide? Can I do a 19 long room by 9 wide? Or is that not a thing yet? Lots of recording. Oh, day off. Cool. Yeah, always a good day. Not yet, but it's definitely planned. Okay. I'm going to have to come up with a naming scheme for that, but I'll worry about it later. I'm trying to be overly specific with my naming right now. Let's see, crop rooms. I was gonna do... Yep, I got an idea. We do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120 And this is crops room 2. I'm going to reuse that one. Boom. It's real easy to snap and go with this. Okay, so I'm now going to change this to crops room. Actually, that might not. Yep, crops room 3. We're going to save. I am going to change something though. That dies. Let's get a hoe. And we're going to do potatoes. Yep. Think that works? Yes, it does. And then we can do potatoes all the way across. I'm actually gonna get we're gonna put that there. And then what I've been doing is dotting these things about the place. Now, these aren't going to have any fuel in them. They're going to be empty unless he comes up with some magic to do it. But I figured this way they could come harvest some food, put it in their chest, pick it up in another room if they need to, etc., etc., etc. I'm also going to do something really horrible. And can I do it on the bottom? I can, hey. This is where I get to anger people like TTFT Cuts. Yes, I said your name. Oh, isn't this glorious? Oh, that is awesome. I love it already. Stairs. I have other weird stairs, but what would look hideous? Yep. Doesn't affect me at all. I don't care. There we go. Oh, I gotta do this differently. There we go. That looks better. So regarding the chest, their vanilla mechanism, their way of doing it is having a data block above a chest with the loot table name. Okay. And that won't work for monster egg blocks above. So what we might just have to do is hide them behind a wall or in corners and see if anybody wants to start breaking the blocks to find something. Hello, Admin Seeker. What's going on? And yes, I do know that, Ferg. I'm wanting more from that world to watch. Yeah. World burn. Per stairs. You're tempting me, Breach. I'm probably going to do some weird end stuff, and I think per stairs as a decoration for like chorus fruit farms would be really odd. DP, have you recorded any of you playing on the Grimco R&D mod pack yet? Someone needs more coffee because you forgot I was on the server yesterday. No, not yet. Just have the vid from that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we'll figure something about it. Basically, we can come up with something regarding the monster blocks. If we start dividing the rooms with cobblestone, we can use some of those monster egg ones and dot them in intermittently and keep people, you know, like you were talking about diagonal division. Yeah, we could do that. I'm not opposed to doing something different for chests. I'd love to say data block with chest : loot table name. Yeah. But then all the chests would be the same direction. Honestly, there's worse problems to have. I think people would be more concerned with loot chests than facing... I think they would be more happy with loot chests facing the wrong direction than no loot chests at all. Especially if we can make it more interesting. So yeah, Okay, am I doing this direction? These are all... Yep, these are all crop blocks. Okay, so now what we do... Let's load. And blank out my palette so my inventory doesn't get cluttered constantly. Let's do crops room 3. 90 load. Okay, see, periodically I'm getting this, and I don't know what's causing this. I had this with one other thing, and I'm not sure why it happens. I have a starter room over here. I've seen that before. Yeah. I made a starter room right here. If I get this starter room and copy it right here, it does this exact same thing, but it's turned sideways. And I don't know what's causing it. I don't know if I've got too many blocks, because I can load other rooms in other places. Loot chest with no loot. Rage inducing, yeah. The data block incorrectly saved. That's the thing though, right? Crops room. Structure saved as crop room 3. I'm gonna have to manually hack all this away. I've erased the file and resaved a room and it still does it. Like, that did not fix the problem. So I don't think it's an issue of saving incorrectly. I think there's something else. Do the corner and redetect it. Redetect what? The space? Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. I'll redetect that other room. Yeah. I'm gonna just kind of blank all this out real quick. Give me a second. Okay. So that is completely empty. We're going to go... I'm going to go over here. Should be that we can detect and then save. Load. Hey, there we go. Brilliant. Okay, awesome. I'm going to get all these and put it up here, and we're going to get weird. Fixed. Yeah. Okay, so now what we need to do, we're going to do endstone bricks, endstone. See, there's a whole bunch of chisel stuff that I don't want to include. And then we're going to do per. Let's see. Per pillar. Per block. And those are vanilla. Get that. And then glass. Well, that's not. Yeah, purple. There we go. Okay. Actually, maybe. Black. Oh God, purple. Yeah, exactly. So this is going to be T-intersection. What I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to come down here. I'm going to be bright. But we can make this an end room, so it will be an E variant, crops like 1E or whatever. And we can put chorus fruit in here. Now let's get figured the end does this really weird black night sky. Pity there's not a version that goes across, but whatever. There we go. Purr. Oh, there is. What? Oh, yeah. Okay. Awesome. Accidents are wonderful. I should be able to make sky dark in end biomes. That'll be awesome. I'll be protecting the stream. Hey, Atanchi, what's going on? How are ya? Okay. Awesome. Let's do corners. And then the pillars. I didn't realize they had directional reorienting blocks. Let's get... Yep, that's right height. Awesome. Then we're going to get... Oh, gosh. What am I going to do for... Oh, I remember what I was going to do. Let's see. Ma. There we go. Weird moon crater looking surface. I'm going to do... And I think force fruit has to grow a little differently. I think. Can't remember. I think it just grows on... Doesn't it just grow on endstone? Now stick an Ender Dragon spawner in there. No. Maybe. Accidentally summoned him. Inverted cobblestone, pretty much. What? Inverted cobblestone with a tint. Yes. Okay, let's see. I can't remember. Is it this stuff that you have to... the flour. That stuff, right? Okay. Whoa, God. It's growing. Super weird. Sure, why not? I don't have ender lilies in this pack. Are eggs useful? Rarely. Honestly, I probably wouldn't put the eggs in here. I would have Blom detect the room and have a random chance, like 0.01% chance, that one of the end rooms would have an egg sitting in it. They're not super useful, but the stuff that they are used for they're not super common in being useful, but when they are used, usually it's something pretty big. Yeah, 2 uses for it in extra utils, yeah. Stick a data block down. What, here? There we go. Dragon egg. Done. Ta-da! I'm actually gonna I think I might go back to doing it this way because it always works. Crops room 1E for end. Oh yeah. Crops room 1E. This always works, I think. So, there we go. Do end rods glow? Place a glowstone in the center of the roof? Why? Glowstone is nether, after all. Yeah. Oh, end rods. Oh, end rods glow. Okay, hang on a second. Yeah, let's do that instead. I like that idea. Looks weird, but it's more accurate. And there are uses for that in some mods, so. There we go. An end variant of a room. See, we're getting a pretty big catalog already. We're probably up to like 33 or 34 rooms. I don't have Biomes of Plenty in anything. I haven't used Biomes of Plenty since 1.6.4. How long have I been on Mixer? About a year? Year and a half? No, not that long, but a year, I think. $35 rooms from what I just counted. Yeah. I've been on YouTube for about 3 years. If you want to go to youtube.com/VaygrimsChance, it's in the channel description down below. I have a 3.5. I think I'm coming up on. Actually, this past week was my 4-year anniversary. Yep. A cube vibe. Yes. Monotone hell. Mr. Blom and I have an idea. I'm going to make a mod pack around this. I want to try and see if he can get it to where this will replace World Gen for the overworld. Like, you know how you can have like BOP, Biomes of Plenty, World Gen when you're making a map or a server? I want to have a EightyOne World Gen that with this replacing the actual world gen, and I want to make a mod pack specific around adventuring in this mod. Will the 9x9s move around? That sounds terrifying. And yeah, it's going to be randomized, procedurally generated. Minecraft Rogue Hack Dungeon Program, Night Pirate says. Not far off, but my idea is to make a kind of a cube-style dungeon hack kind of a mod with this and see if we can get David Hewlett to play it, because he's a Forge Crafter. In Direwolf 20 to try it out. We want to get some actual content first before we do that. Okay. Let me see. Load. Okay. There's some stuff I'm going to wait on, like the maze room's going to wait on. We need to see how we're going to do the chests first. We're here for Vaygrim's voice. Thank you, Itanchi. I do like roguelikes, actually. I like some roguelikes. There are some that are excessively hardcore roguelikes that I'm not a big fan of. But there's others that I do definitely like. Fox says I just lurk. I'm here to heckle. Not in the least, he says sarcastically, having been making Minecraft videos for 3 years, yeah. When Forgecraft resets, dude, I'm out of the loop on Forgecraft. You're gonna have to let me know when it resets, because I'm not in the IRC channel anymore, and nobody uses the Discord. So if you hear something, please let me know. 70% voice fan, 50% content fan. That's like 120%. 120% math fan. Thank you, Guts. Adman Secret says, do you like Minecraft? Yeah, I've been making content for about 3 or 4 years now. You would think so. There may be some overlap. Thank you, Primi, for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. I want to do some nether rooms, I think. But not yet. Oh, we're going to do some connector rooms. That's right. I have some ideas for... Let's do connector 2. Perfect. Okay. There's a method to my madness. I'm not just going to make an empty room with no floor. That'd be a jerk move. But I'm going to have to make some people jump around a little bit. Not like parkour kind of stuff, but you know. Let's get some stairs. I'm just going to go cobblestone. Nah, let's go oak. Oak. Let's get some... fencing and oak wood blocks. There we go. Invisible barriers. Oh, those are a thing. We could do that. Darbo 20 fan letter vlog update. Yeah, I think when we get this done, or at least done enough to show it off functionally more, I would like to do a kind of a tag Direwolf video. But really, this is AtomicBlom's baby. It's all up to him. I'm not doing any advertising for it. I got permission to do live streams for this. It's all up to him. If he wants to advertise it or tag Direwolf for it, then he can let me know. It's his baby. I do not want to step on toes. He's doing the hard part. I'm just goofing off. Let's do... Actually, you know what? Doing that. Let's use that. That's it. That's a connector room right there. My favorite is Rise of the Ferglings, and everyone's got lost in my mountain. I like that base, Ferg. I have not seen that one yet. Calpocalypse, where can I find it? Oh, that's a great one. Wait a minute, what? Oh, yeah, the Direwolf fan letter. Yeah. I'm catching up on chat here for a second. Barrier blocks work in survival, and if they work as floors. Yeah, you can do barrier blocks in survival. I think we could probably save barrier blocks in survival. And it would be an invisible floor. You would have to do a leap of faith room. Building room is not going off. What? Crusader's Bridge of Faith. Not far off. Let's see, this is 2. I don't know if we can do dashes in these names. I'm hesitant to put any weird characters in structure name files. Let me think. Okay. 12. I'm going to start using, not binary, but it's not far off. So if I do like a... thank you, Wits End, for the follow. I appreciate it. I am paying attention, I swear. Load. And then we're going to do connector 3. Right? And then I'm going to repeat the same jerk process all over again. Wife here somewhere? Underscores are safe? Question mark. I don't know. So regarding tagging Direwolf, I would seriously like to suggest people don't tag him for it. He gets brought into every... Yes. Yeah, I guarantee he'll find out. He already knows about the project. Don't just go tagging the poor man on Twitter. He gets hit up enough. It's okay. Underscores and dashes should be fine. Please keep them to less than 1,024 characters. Would it be a bad idea to spell out the word neat out of a colored clay block? Maybe? I don't know. Okay. Part of me wants to say we need to add certain blocks, like vanilla variants that have special properties into the mod. I think that would be evil. We don't have to give them crafting recipes or anything. Just make them creative only so people could actually get this mod, EightyOne, and use it to build their own dungeons with some of the stuff built into it. But that might add a lot of work for you on the back end. I'm not sure. I'm going to do over here. And then we're going to do... What'd I do? Oh. Ah! Can you fit that into a 9x9? Fit what into... Oh, neat, maybe. Content Tweaker could be used to add things like that. It could, but what I'm talking about is you could get this mod and specifically have... Like, what's a good example? That's just dangerous enough that some klutz like Berg will fall to his death. I got the torches. So there's monsters in enemy rooms. And we're going to do 12. This is a 3-way. So this would be 13. This version is the teens. I could do another version that's the 20s. Yada, 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 yada. So this way they kind of cluster together and Blom can look at them and say, oh, those go together. Those go together. Groups. Boop. Usually best you can do is 3x4 for a single character. What? Blom doesn't hate GUI making. It's a good part of his what I really need before getting the larger community is a way to validate a structure. Yes, that would be nice. Looking for shape, looking for structure, and whatever. Could you use data blocks for the floor and label them sand, gravel? That's the problem. If you spawn them in as sand or gravel, they fall. I don't know what happens with data blocks. Mr. Blom would have to answer that question. Puzzle map. Yep. See, Blom's going to be able to get, AtomicBlom's going to be able to get some of these and give weight to certain kinds of rooms. Like these connector rooms right here, the safe ones, could be more common than the dangerous ones. And that's totally up to him. I figure he's going to figure out what weights he wants. I don't know if this is always saving now. Let's do, I'm going to test it actually. Let's do connector 13. Okay, that worked. And then we're gonna really blow the doors off on this one. I have to get a certain number of my goal. Mr. Blom is actually talking about Atomic. When are you talking about doing your first beta version? Your first public release? Safe rooms in quotes. Hopefully this weekend. I am hoping I can hit at least half of the actual mod number and have 40 good rooms for him. I would like to have 81 rooms for 81 by the first release. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that by this weekend, but I want to get at least half that. I want to have 40 rooms, and we're getting real close right now. I might be able to hit it because I'm working on this again. Uh-oh. I went too far on that other one. Hang on a second. Nope. Here we go. And then what I need to do... Doorway. Love the door markers. Best thing. We're going to do 14. There we go. That's a dirtbag move, but whatever. That would be an epic effort. What, have 81 by 81's release? I honestly, okay, I have enough content to do variations. If we make some biome specific, just random variations on connector rooms, if we do some other biome specific things like that, the chorus fruit room, there's some nether rooms I could do. We do some ice biome, a couple of underwater rooms just to make it really wacky. And yeah, I think we could probably hit 81 by this weekend because I'm going to be doing this Thursday night again. Might be possible. I might be able to have 81 rooms by 81's release. Yeah, the data blocks speed up the process a lot. Signs along the door frames would keep all the water in the room. Guardian Temple Room. Yep. And you can do spawners for those things, too. Actually, you know what? I'm feeling particularly evil. Let's do that. Let's zip down here and grab extra space. I'm going to do... Let's load. Oops. Yeah. Let's put that there. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I'm going to do a totally new one. Which means I'm going to have to go outside. That is not even remotely right. Hang on a second. That's right. Now, temporarily... Yep. Yep, there we go. Actually, you know what? There we go. Let's make a sea biome. See what happens. So what I actually want to do... I'm going to make this a two-way. It's going to be a straight-through room. And then we need to have, oh gosh, what is the actual temple blocks? Nope, there's a chisel. Chisel, what's the stuff called that's made out of? Block updates are currently the problem, yeah. Prismarine. Dang it. Okay, I gotta stay away from chisel variants. I think we got this, this, and this. Let's get this and put it up. And let's look at... Yeah, I figure we can use some water source blocks maybe, or something. I think I can do that with the builder's wand. I'm going to look, though. Okay. Let me think. Three by three. Clash? I don't know. I don't care. It's supposed to represent the ocean. They shouldn't have put it in the ocean if they didn't want it to clash. I like Prismarine. It changes colors. Yeah. It's hella expensive to generate since it weans all those frames to load. Well, Yeah, I don't use Prismarine a lot. I seem to remember at some point way back when it was first introduced, somebody said something about frame rate. I don't remember what. So I think it always has been marked as kind of bad to me. There may be no validity to that, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay, that is a complete room, right? And then what I'm going to do is this doorway. Actually, I just do that. Yeah. There we go. Now we can get really interesting with it. Think. And Guardian. Elder Guardian or Guardian? Just do Guardian. Let's not be that big of a jerk. There we go. And not sure we can get source blocks anymore. Can't remember how you do that. Somebody might have to tell me. The rough Prismarine this is cuts. The rough Prismarine animates and slowly shifts in color. The animation itself isn't bad, but it has an impact on the load time since it generates a huge number of in-between frames for each step. Oh. Oh, so it's fun to use in-game for the most part. Oh, okay. The load hit happens whether you use the block or not. Isn't that a running... Isn't it that... What? The running water texture? This one? Yeah, if I right-click that, I get a bucket. I don't know if there's a way to get a water block. Buckets are sources, but I don't know how I would fill up this entire space with... Like... I can do this. And see, that evens out, but then I cannot do a cross. Set block? What is that? Accept the command syntax. Thank you. I'll wait here. Let's see. Sea lantern. Doesn't matter if it's light or dark for those things, so I'll just stick one in the middle. It's all going to be underwater. Who cares? Of course, this doesn't mean it's going to turn into a squid room, but whatever. Hello, Dawson. What's going on? Good old give player. How are you going to not have it pouring out? That was the thing somebody was talking about. Since it's filled with... Lost Cities does that. There are rooms... that have all water in them. They're filled with water and they'll have an open doorway. And if the water does not run out until you do a block update adjacent to it, because it generates with all source blocks. Yes, my stream is going on, Dawson. Very observant. Let me think. How else could we do it? I have a dumb idea. I'm actually going to poke a hole right here. Let's do... doorway. And, That's a solution. There we go. Now I just need to fill it with water. I think we have a mod to do that in the pack, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Worst case scenario, use void blocks. It looks like the command is fill. So what, right here? Find the lowest XZ number. Hang on a second. That's the lowest Z number. That's the lowest X number. Other X? What? Oh, yeah, right. I am in the negatives. Oh, the corner I started off in. Yeah. It took me a second to remember that. Yes. Very good observation. Australian number system. All upside down. Okay, so we do... nope. Here we go. Bill, do I have to tell it what? Oh, yeah, never mind. I see. Next line. Okay, there we go. Whoops. It went a little outside the boundary box. Let me fix. Oh, bugger. Get all this stuff fixed. I'm going to make a box out of it. And then we can bust holes in it for the actual... Okay, that should be a solid box. There we go. See, it's correctable. Atomic derp, a rare class of nuclear accident. Okay. And now what we want to do is we're going to do pull that out, push it back in, pull this out, push it back in, pull this out, push it back in. All that should drop away. Into the nothing. And now what I need to do is we're going to do... Oh gosh, I'm going to have to define. Hang on a second. Let's get this, and that. Okay, so it's going to be roughly... Yep. And there's a way to define these things as a data block, the doorway block as an actual object, right? Oh, you use structure for the doorway? I mean, yeah, structure void for the doorway? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I have it right here. Structure void. Give me a second here. Let's do... Swap this out for a second. How do I... Hang on. I need to do... First of all... My spacing on this room's totally off, but whatever. Okay. We're gonna get this room. Let's just do that. C Temple 1. Why did I type that? C Temple 1. Done. Give me a second here. Yeah, save. Detect corner. There we go. Awesome. 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 Okay. Now what I need to do is show invisible blocks, I think. No? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put something down. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Where did that other one get placed? I don't think it did. Okay, I thought I heard a rogue void block place. Whatever. Yeah, spawner and the yeah, we have to put the spawner back and the but we have to do the doorway markers also. That was what I was going to ask. Do you want me to replace one of these void blocks in the bottom middle with the doorway marker and then do that? You told me how to define the doorway marker to turn into another block. I could have it turn into air, right? Or do it one inside and have it replaced with water. You're going to have to give me the syntax, though, because I can't remember. Stick, what, the doorway on the roof? Like up here? But that doesn't determine ground level. Or are you detecting the 3x3 opening? Because I thought this was determining ground level for the entrance, like here. I mean, you're the boss man, boss man. Oh, yeah, I still need that. We need monster while you're thinking. We're going to get that. Guardian. One guardian. Right there. Right there. I'm going to do... And then I'm going to get a lantern. It. The water temple room. Sea temple. No, I'm not using them for ground level. I could do that, though. Okay. You're going to have to tell me what I need to type there, though. Or will that just disappear and become air? Nah, I bumped in my mouth. That's going to be hilarious. It'll become air by default. Awesome. Okay. He's not far off on doing that, Monotone. Basically, what we're doing is a side of a block. Basically, I only have one ground level in a building. I don't have mixed ground levels right now. So while ground level is here with these marker blocks on, where are they? These over here. Ground level is up. It's higher up. This is ground level, not down there. This is a base. This is supposed to have a basement. There's no other exits down here. So right now he's grabbing the whole column and he aligns it with this marker block. So this determines ground level. That's what I figured he was doing. Yeah. So now I think I have to turn that off. I don't think I need this because we have a spawner there. See, temple 1. There's the whole structure saved. I think I'm described as what I will be doing, he says. Yeah. It doesn't get saved that way in the temple, though, Monotone. All structures get zeroed to a 0, 0, 0. Okay. So I can't tell where it was in the world when he saves it. Yeah. So basically what I've been assuming is that he was using the doorway marker because I'm having the doorway, this marker, the door marker, at the same height. I put it one block above floor level. So now he knows that on all the builds, he knows that I want this to be ground level right here. And down here, this will be ground level, etc., etc., etc. Yeah. And maybe that solves some other problems. Wow, hour and a half. Still got some time to go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. $40. Oh, wait a minute. No, 39. That doesn't count. So we have 39 rooms. I'm halfway there. Yeah, and we still got another live stream between now and the weekend. So I'm hoping we can have 81 rooms by EightyOne's release. That is my idea. Now, it's not just going to be those 81 rooms repeating. It's going to be some of the rooms repeating more often than others. So, you know, the connector hallways will be more common. Oh, yes. Spawner rooms. Thank you very much. And I was going to do ore rooms. Let's go over here. I'm going to do... I'm going to do right there. That should be on the outside. I think. Yep. That does not look right. And I was correct. It was off by 1. Hooray! Oh, wait a minute. It's clear. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do... Ore room 1? I always miss it. Detect. There we go. Awesome. Let's build. Nope. Yep. There we go. Yeah, I was going to do some ore rooms where there would just be raw ore. And we can have increasing rarity of ores in there, dotted in the middle of the room. Thank you, Maximum Puppy, for the follow. Thank you very much, Clever Joey, for the follow, and Cameron Boss for the follow. And Dawson Big D YT. We talked about having a dire fall block, yeah. That plays Bob Mar's voice sample. That'd be funny. Dire no! Might poke Sinu about that dire Grew idea. Make it that if a player logs out of the dimension, it plays a sample. Take it easy. Just to make it interesting, make one with an ore floor. Well, I figure what I'm going to do is I'll make the actual ore go into the floor, and we'll see if anybody pays attention. Eight floor. Yes, thank you, Monotone. Okay. I'm gonna do like this. Like this. Here's our 3x3. There's our... That looks bigger. Whatever. Dire doesn't do 3x3 skylights. I realize this. In my version of Dire Wolf 20 skylights, I like them better. I think they look better. Sorry, Dire. There we go. Now we have some fun. And we do ore. I'm going to do a little bit of iron, a little bit of gold in the first one. And I'm actually going to do... I'll light this one up. Orb. Nope. Yeah, this is a creative world build. You cannot join. Sorry. 5 minutes for not listening. Roguelike dungeons, ore rooms, there's a chance the ore explodes. I don't know how to do that. Sure, this needs more 9x9. Signed EightyOne. Yep. We can do this one. So now we have ore room 1. Yeah, we already did that. Okay, which means now I can do ore room 1. Perfect. And we can do a quick swapsies. We put a little bit of that. Let's do some coal. Actually, no. Let's do iron and coal. Mix it up a little bit. And how about get weird? Actually, we probably don't want to do that. Yeah, there we go. Good enough for snuff. Whoop, nope. Silly me. Dave. There we go. So, it's 2 variants. Yeesh, add silverfish. Silverfish have to be cobblestone. I'm not using a whole bunch of cobblestone. I could use it on the doorway arches, but could bury a monster egg or 2 in the piles to catch the inattentive. Yeah, we have a maze room that's got silverfish, but I don't think is there a monster egg version? Yeah, there is. Okay. So I mean, if I wanted to, I can put that there. And then we could do... Actually, it's not going to work because they're going to drop straight down. I would have to do a separate layer. I'll leave the one hidden in the middle. Some people are very easily amused, apparently. Right now, 5 ore rooms? What are you talking about, AtomicBlom? Yeah, right now it's 5 ore rooms. We're gonna have to start off small, Fox. You gotta remember that. This is basically starting off small and simple and working our way up. This is not a push the mod out on Saturday and it's done and we'll never come back to it. I expect me and Blom are going to be hacking away at this and coming up with new rooms, new syntax, new uses for data blocks or stuff like that. I figure we're going to be pecking away at it for months. Yeah, this is alpha 0.03. Yeah, exactly. Was that 2? Yeah, 1, 2. Let's see if 2 loads. 2 loads. And then we're going to do... Save it as 3. I'm going to resave it in a minute. Just bear with me. Don't need that right now. Okay. Start with a kind of a fresh canvas. Okay. Yep. Gonna make people hurt for it. I'm gonna be mean. And use that. Let's put we are gonna have enchanting rooms dotted about the maze, so lapis is important. People might want to do something with redstone. I don't know what. Hey, Dragon Racer. Yeah, I'm going to have diamond in the floor, but just not in this room. Oh, I didn't put the door blocks in here. Hang on a second. Duh. Doorway. And then we need to resave that. I'm going to do cheeky little doorway block here. Doorway marker. Doorway marker. 1, 2, 3. There we go. See, once you get a template, you can just copy, paste, slightly adjust, copy, paste, slightly adjust. See? This is where we start getting evil, Dark Preacher. Watch this. Preacher love this. This is going to be evil. Let's do load or room 3. Thank you. We're going to change this to save, and we're going to do 4. Right? Let's reset this real quick. Okay. This is where we have fun. We do. Symmetry. Let's get some redstone in here. Already got redstone. Duh. Actually, I don't need those. Let's do... And then we're gonna get a... monster spawner. Gonna be a jerk. And we're gonna get something with range. Skeleton horse. No. Skeleton. None the wiser. That's why me and Preach work so well together. Do what? What flames? Oh, there's a slight peak. Tell you what, let's do... one block. Yeah. Let's leave that. For giggles. Dot a few of these around. Why not? There we go. It's booby-trapped. Is the spawner setting off the redstone ore? What, that? It might be. I don't know. Hey, tell you what, let's get some... Let's replace it with gold. Let's replace this with gold. There we go. Better. You don't think it'll spawn like that? Find out. Wait and see what happens. Okay. So apparently what I need to do... It's not fun. Hi, what's going on? It should be checking out here, but for some reason it's not. I don't know why. That'll work, though. There is a slight bit of smoke, but you have to get close to see it. Walking across redstone ore sets it off, by the way. But that will slowly generate spawns. Yeah, proximity to player matters. But I figured once players start getting close to this, it'll start generating. They come into the room to start mining, and a skeleton will pop up right there and shoot them in the face. Option number 2 is to do zombies. Zombies are more, and they're going to walk and kind of overrun the place easier. You zombies. Crashing my browser while angsting over my bad typing. Odds are the mobs will generate before the player even gets to the room. Yes. So it should be. They start walking into the room and stuff is already here. So they come around the corner. There's like 2 or 3 zombies in here, just basically, and they come around the corner at you. Baby zombie. What? Okay. And see? It goes wandering. Unfortunately... Oh, never mind. It went... Yeah, see, they walk over the redstone. It will activate and then deactivate, but that's fine. Entities off. No. The spawner will work just fine. And then I'm going to do... daytime... Dun-dun-dun. Booty trapped. What do you mean booby trapped? That's what I said. Well, baby zombies, sometimes they just run up to you and say hi and do nothing. I actually have had normal zombies and baby zombies walk up to me and they start pushing up against you like they're trying to attack, but nothing happens. And then if you attack them, they'll start triggering. I don't know what it is. It's not common, but I've seen it happen, yeah. Awesome. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 quick ore rooms, and we can do different ones. I can do booby-trapped variations on them. We can do some modded ore rooms. Like I could do an ore room 1 TE, thermal expansion. You know, or whatever. Baby zombie on a chicken is the best. I actually like the chicken jockeys, but they're extremely bad for the game. And I'm going to preface this. Yes, chickens lay eggs, right? Normal chickens lay eggs. The thing is, a lot of times you have chickens in areas where there's not zombies. Chicken jockeys are almost always where there's other zombies. They pick up the egg that the chicken lays. This was a problem when they first got put in. They pick up the egg, and because they have held something, they stay chunk loaded. They don't despawn, and they stay loaded longer. I think they might have solved that problem, but for a while, chicken jockeys were really bad because basically the chicken would lay eggs, and zombies would pick up the eggs and keep those zombies loaded for longer than they should be. Yeah, they removed the eggs. Originally, it was horrible. Yeah. That's good, then. I'm glad they fixed it. A lot better now. They were when they first launched. Yeah, they were bad when they first launched. So we are almost at the 2-hour mark, just a couple of minutes away. But you're getting the concept here. I think we've crested over the 40 room mark, I'm pretty sure. Because we were at 38 before when we just made that. So I think now we're at 42, which technically means we've gone over the halfway mark. I'm hoping we can whip out some iterations, some copies, versions of things. So Thursday, there might be a whole lot more rooms, but not a lot of new stuff, just copies of existing ones and variations on existing ones. I'm going to do a lot of that. I need to do more tree rooms because I want to have at least 1 or 2 kinds of rooms for each tree. Even though I don't think people are really going to be using it a lot for building. I think they're going to be using it for charcoal. Yeah, there's a Hermitcraft episode with 100 zombies in a cavern. That was a problem that they had on Minecraft way back in the day as well, on the vanilla server. So, Mr. AtomicBlom, are you still here? What do you think so far? After the live stream, I'm going to zip these up and I'm going to send them to Atomic. Maybe by Thursday, he can give me a build and we can show off how the world gen is so far. Awesome. So that's an affirmative for Mr. Blom. So we're making progress. Maybe we can do another quick show off. We've done one before. Maybe we can do it again Thursday. But this exact same time, I'm going to be doing this same thing on Thursday evening, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Do not forget, you can go to Vaygrim.com, my website, where all the stuff is. I've got merch there. I've actually got pointers to all of my channels. On YouTube, if you want to, there's donation links. My schedule is there, Vaygrim.com/streaming. There's a drop-down menu in the top corner. Or you can go to YouTube.com/VayGrimsChance. That is where my digital existence resides. This is where all this stuff gets reposted. So if you missed the first half of this, it will get reposted to my YouTube channel. Otherwise, I'll make sure the portal's easier to use. Metal. Awesome. So I'm going to get these zipped up and hop off to Mr. AtomicBlom. Everybody else have a good evening. I do not have anything planned for tomorrow night, Wednesday. I might live stream if I get the gumption. I was thinking about doing some more Grimco R&D from the LP server. We'll see. But yeah, for right now, Monotone Hell gave me a reason to get an account here. Awesome. Otherwise, yeah, I am going to catch you folks later. Oh, here's a weird trick. Hang on a second. Have some Vaygrim vision. I just forget about it. This is how it looks all the time to me. But this is EightyOne to me. This is what I work with. Weird. It's a gimmick. I'm colorblind. So I use tooltips and like the one probe a lot. Thank you, woohoo. I applaud your energy. So yeah. I will catch you folks later. Have a good evening. Bye.